There is a statement very popular among the Siddha masters. Siddha masters are people who would want to think, and then by thinking that they want to manifest something. The Siddha statement is everything that is going to happen already happened. It took place long time ago. It's only a repetition. There is nothing that is called a future. Everything is just the past. And this is very, very common principle among the Enlightened Masters. There is nothing new that is going to happen. And this can be related to the ancient epics of India. There are two epics of India. One is called Ramayana, the story of Rama, which took place a long time ago, several thousands of years ago. And then there is another epic called Mahabharata. The Mahabharata took place, according to some historians, 5,000 years ago. And although they took place at a definite specific time and space, the Siddhas would say that they took place a long time ago, but then they will take place again in another time frame, and again in another time frame. And not only that, there are so many earth planes in the galaxy, and then they are going to be taking place there in a time sequence. So this is a concept which is very important for us, a knowledge. That knowledge is going to be very, very useful. And it is only in the context of this principle that everything that took place, is going to take place in the future and also in the now. So how it is going to be useful, I'm going to look at this against the backdrop of the story of Draupadi. Draupadi is a character in the Mahabharata, and she was a queen and was married to 5 brothers. She had 5 husbands, and she stayed with each husband for a year. And this story was dictated, not written, dictated by Vyasa, the epic poet or visionary or God, because Vyasa is not just an epic poet, but he is also God, Lord Vishnu's incarnation, and who knew knowledge in totality. That's why he's called Veda Vyasa. He is recollecting the story of Draupadi, of being a woman born as a daughter of a king. She's the princess, and then and she was married to this guy, to these 5 guys. And there are things that I have to say very quickly so that the time factor is observed here. What she wanted, Draupadi wanted incredible power. And then she meditated on that, and then she ended up marrying 5 brothers. And they were semi-divine in the sense their mother, the mother of the 5 brothers, her name is Kunti, and she became pregnant through 5 different very powerful gods. So each of her son was conceived through a god. So 5 brothers with 5 different energies. wisdom, and she ended up marrying them. And then the arrangement was that she would be with one guy for 1 year, and then after that the other guy will take over. Vyasa, the author of this, the poet of this epic Mahabharata, which tells the story of Draupadi, was overwhelmed with sorrow and pain while he was narrating the story of Draupadi. So he was overwhelmed with this suffering, that she did not do a good representation or justice towards the character of the most beautiful woman, a princess, and what she was up to. And she should not be reduced to a woman who did not have integrity, or married 5 young men, and this narrative aspect of it. So it bothered him all along. And then remember, everything is cyclic and everything is happening even now. So in the Nadi scriptures are palm leaves in which nothing is written, and then special readers can read it. And then I had a reading. In the reading it was said that Vyasa is so upset that he did not do a good job in the characterization of Draupadi, and what the real meaning of Draupadi and her incredible divinity. So he said that I should do something to explicate it, that to people, and then to put her in proper perspective. So that's what exactly I'm doing. He's successful, but her beauty, her own divinity, and why she married the 5 men, they were not explained in proper perspective and facts. The reason she married this man, that she knew these are 5 different gods. They came through 5 different gods. And then by marrying them, that she became the goddess of infinite power. Okay. And then she is the sum totality of the power of the 5 gods. She was extremely beautiful, and she is the goddess of wisdom, this is the goddess of power, and everything was with her because she herself was born out of the fire, not through human birth. So the Nadi, the astrology, the scriptures told me that I have to do something to rebirth, so to say, of Draupadi, and then put her in a proper perspective to the people of the world, at least the people of India, to whom the mythology is very important. But to me, she is important even at a global level. And she is going to, once she is being represented in her own divinity and beauty, power and wisdom, then that will have an impact on the world. So the advice that was given to me was to revive Draupadi in her glory. So I agreed, because I am in touch with the beings. And that bringing Draupadi as the most beautiful goddess with the incredible power of the 5 gods, an incredible power of her own wisdom and strength, is going to change the world. So what Draupadi is going to do, she is going to bring the women to the forefront, so we can look forward to a global change in which woman, who represents total love, the motherly love and care and not ego, as a primary force that is going to ensure global prosperity. God bless.